What's up, beautiful people? We are back, and today we are going to talk about Charlemagne on Drake. So after Thanksgiving, Charlemagne just hopped back on live and then violated Drake. He went in on Drake, gave him donkey of the day for his lawsuits. And if y'all follow social media really closely, you'd realize Charlemagne said this months ago. He was asked by Andrew Schultz, I think, if not Andrew Schultz, I apologize, but he was asked what would Drake do after the battle, and he immediately said lawsuit.
One, what is the next move for Drake?
Lawsuit.
No.
Motherfucking sue. Listen.
Why? He needs to sue all the investigators on Twitter have been pulling all the stories.
The investigators on Twitter ain't got shit to lose. Let me tell you something. Drake is half white.
Exactly.
Okay?
This is what
Y'all about to
talking
learn.
about. Saying he's gonna Karen.
Drake mama's side of the family is like, oh no, Aubrey. This man is out here calling you a pedophile. Listen, there's probably people at Nike. There's probably people at Universal. There's people that got real vested interest in Drake. That is a multi-billion-dollar entity.
Yeah.
They're like, you gotta protect your name. Fuck all that rap shit. Yeah. Call your cousin. Call your cousin. He's the lawyer. All right.
But then he just gonna prove Kendrick right.
Who said Kendrick was wrong? Drake knows he's half white.
No, I'm just saying what Kendrick was just saying, how he don't know his black. Like,
He's not suing.
shit. I'm saying, like, I can see him suing.
And he said, well, Drake is half white, so he's definitely going to call his lawyers. And fast forward, this is where we are. Drake has filed petitions against UMG, claiming they use bots to promote Not Like Us against him, whereas Drake has benefited from this his entire career. So we are going to see what Charlemagne said. I heard it was really wild. Let's see what he says against Drake.
Well, just hilarious. Donkey of the Day for Monday, December 2nd goes to Aubrey Drake Graham. We was on vacation all last week, so I didn't get the opportunity to properly give Drake the credit he deserves for being stupid. But if you haven't heard, last week, Frozen Moments LLC, a company managed by Drake, filed a petition in the New York Supreme Court accusing UMG and Spotify of engaging in a scheme to ensure Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us broke through on multiple streaming platforms. According to the petition, Aubrey Graham claimed the label used dishonest tactics to increase the number of listeners for Not Like Us on Spotify and radio stations. He also filed another petition against UMG alleging defamation and claiming that the label could have stopped the release of Not Like Us, which the rapper said in the document is a song falsely accusing him of being a sex offender. Let's go to ABC News for the report, please.
Bro, the Lord Like Us called you a ass offender. You labeled claims of Kendrick being a wife beater. You said stuff about that. You said his wife or his fiance got with the bodyguard. You labeled all sorts of accusations, and guess who started the accusations? You on what was this? Euphoria. Kendrick said we ain't gotta get personal. This a friendly fade. We should keep it that way. Warned you, but hey, guess who came back with scathing accusations? You started it. You started it with push-ups. You started all that. I be with bodyguards like Whitney, all this stuff. And now the finger is pointed back at you and you're filing lawsuits? This guy's a B-word, man.
Drake is filing a petition against Universal Music Group and Spotify, accusing the companies of, quote, artificially inflating the spread of Not Like Us by Kendrick Lamar. In the New York court filing, Drake alleges UMG and Spotify, quote, deceived consumers into believing the song was more popular than it was, manipulating the streaming services to make the song go viral. UMG released a statement saying in part the suggestion that UMG would do anything to undermine any of its artists is offensive and untrue.
I told y'all back in May on my Brilliant Idiots podcast. I might have even said it here on Breakfast Club. I don't remember. But I told y'all Drake was going to file a lawsuit.
That's what I said. He said it. And it was back in May. That was when the beef popped off. Because Not Like Us was in May 4th, right? The beef started in April, right? I think, yeah, beginning of April. That's when the beef started. So Not Like Us was in May. Charlemagne got on one of his podcasts and said Drake was going to file lawsuits. I think that went semi-viral, and now here we are, all the way in September, all the way in December, and Drake's filing petitions. That's ridiculous, Drake.
I told you Drake was going to sue. He is a multi-billion-dollar entity. No multi-billion-dollar entity is going to allow you to call him a pedophile or a sex offender and not take some sort of legal action. But here's the thing. The person who has the real defamation case in this situation is Kendrick's woman. Because Drake not only said Kendrick was beating on her, he said that Dave Free, Kendrick's business partner and friend, was the real father, the one that Kendrick accused somebody of defamation.
And he started it. Drake started it.
Two aren't guilty of defamation, okay? Drake saying that Kendrick defamed him is indeed the pot calling the kettle beige, but that's not even why I'm giving him
pot calling the kettle beige.
Okay, I'm giving him donkey of the day because Drake is proving without a shadow of a doubt that he simply doesn't understand culture. I used to debate with my man Glasses Malone. Drop on the clues bomb for Glasses Malone. You can listen to his No Ceilings podcast on the Black Effect iHeartRadio podcast network. I used to debate with Glasses when he would say things like Drake isn't hip hop. He would say Drake is not culture. Glasses would actually say Drake is Madonna. He's pop. He's manufactured. And you know, after this lawsuit,
I should check some of those out.
I agree. Because Drake doesn't understand how any of this works. Number one, Not Like Us was very popular. Okay, it's still very popular. It was an instant smash. All right, Not Like...
And that's what I said. It doesn't matter if it was botted or not. Even if it was, it took off. Everybody played it. Everybody played it. Trumped. You said 30 million. Take that 30 million out. See what's left. It just took off. That's what he doesn't get. You started accusing his girlfriend. He didn't mention anything about your family. He did not. He did not. But just like Drake always does, he attacks family. He'll attack your wife. He would and that has been his tactic all along, because he's not a good lyricist, because he has writers writing for him. The only thing he does is attack. He attacks what he doesn't have. Family. He attacks what he craves but does not have. He is 37 acting like a 7-year-old, like Kendrick said. That is ridiculous. And then when it comes back at you, when Pusha T won the beef, he was so sorry. Oh, I have a red button. I'm gonna push, and Pusha T and J Prince stopped me and whatever. Bro, push the red button. Who cares? You didn't have a red button. You're salty. And right now, oh, they boosted Not Like Us. Well, what the heck? You lose battles every time, and there's something. You win and you're all over the place. You win and went to McMill's hometown and performed. You won against McMill, went to his hometown and performed. You lost your last 2 battles, and there's something with Drake. There's something happened. Oh yeah, the thing I was gonna press. The industry was gonna blow apart. Bro, press it. Who are you? Who do you think you are? What? You think they're scared of you, Drake? They're not. They're not scared of you. You're not a good lyricist. You're just a hit maker. You're a hit maker with a whole entire team behind you. You're like a warehouse. There has to be everything operational just to get to you, the finished product. You're just the face of the entire warehouse. You're just a machine. So it makes you forget that you're human. You are. You lose battles. You're not lyrical. Yeah, they write it for you. They're lyrical. Whoever writes your stuff for you is lyrical. You're not. And you're always butthurt. There's something. You're flying Rick Ross's girl to your concert. You're getting with people's girlfriends and just childish stuff. Man.
Like Us isn't just a hit record. It's a rare cultural phenomenon. Records like that don't come along too often. Records like that can't be programmed. I don't care how much money you spend at radio or on playlists, whatever it is. When something is a cultural phenomenon,
it is.
You can't buy that. Okay, you can't buy culture, Drake. Not Like Us was a cultural identifier for a whole coast. I wouldn't be surprised if California made the state motto, they not like us one day. Right now, their state motto is Eureka. So they need an upgrade, okay? And they not like us would absolutely be a better model, but that's what Drake doesn't understand, because Drake is absolutely one of the biggest artists in the world, okay? He has a cult-like following. Not just a cult-like following, he has some of the most loyal D-riders on the planet. In fact, drop on the clues bombs for Drake's D-riders.
Bro, that is 110% true. Some of them are bots, because some of the accounts that defend Drake are accounts that are created like days ago, months ago, with 3 followers, 4 followers, 10 followers. You realize that account was specifically created for him, and they defend him to no end. They'll threaten you, they'll send you stuff, threatening messages like this you when you say something bad about Drake. And then they're the loyal ones. They don't care who's the lyricist, who's telling the truth, who's not. They don't care. If it's Drake, it's Drake. They're gonna defend him till no end. So that is like the thing. He has a cult-like following, like Charlemagne said, and that's ridiculous, man. That's ridiculous. Kendrick also does have that. Let's be honest here. Let's be all the way honest here. Kendrick also has a cult-like following. Those who don't care what he's going to say or do, they're going to defend him to no end. Drake has the same thing too. But what I realized about Drake's following is that there are bots. There are a lot of bots. I think there's a machinery, like something, because there's a lot of stuff like somebody replies to you and it's not really a name to it, right? And then you click on it and it's like some account that was made like a month ago with no subscribers, nothing posted, like just defending him to no end. Well, yeah, and he's suing for bots, so that's really concerning.
There are people amongst us who sit on Drake's penis the way Drake was sitting on the CN Tower on the Views album cover. Okay? But even with Drake's huge fan base, don't think for 1 second, whatever the label UMG was doing to promote
Bro, what?
Not Like Us, they were doing the same thing for you.
Doing the same thing for Drake.
If one of those diss records you put out
on,
would have
man.
taken off and been a cultural phenomenon like Not Like Us, the record label would have pushed that too. How would you be clowning Kendrick right now if Kendrick said, UMG, you didn't have to let Drake put that record out accusing me of beating my lady. You didn't have to let Drake put that record out.
If the roles were turned,
really mine. I'm trying to get you to see why you look like a complete and total sucker, Drake. Okay, not to mention, once again, you are a huge artist, but don't believe your own hype too much.
Right.
Those same tricks you are accusing UMG of doing but Not Like Us, they have done for you your whole career. There was a time when Drake was on the cover of every playlist on the browser page of Spotify. Okay, they did it with.
that's what I'm saying. Spotify pushed him so much. I don't know. I think UMG did that. They pushed him so much. You're not even looking for Drake, and Drake is appearing. Like you. Like he was everywhere. Drake was everywhere. Like how the machine pushed him so much. It was so crazy. And now a song makes you so mad that whatever was done to you, you accuse them of doing for an artist on just a song. But you have benefited from that your entire career, for albums on end, for songs, for projects, for all these things, even defending you. And now you mad because like a song went popular calling you a minor and all this stuff. And you mad? You mad, Drake? If somebody who never benefited from that filed those petitions against Not Like Us, it would be more credible. You benefited from this all your entire career. Allegedly, you did. So what are you suing for? What are you petitioning for?
With Apple II, I think it was called Scorpion Season or something like that. And he took over multiple playlists on the same day. All I'm saying, Aubrey, is stop acting like you haven't been the beneficiary of record label technology. Okay, you being a whole hoe simply because you lost. Simply because Kendrick Lamar kicked your ass lyrically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. And anybody acting like this is anything more than Drake's feelings being hurt, you a hoe too. OVO to be exact.
Oh,
okay?
shit.
He's fighting the same war that Michael Jackson fought. Drake is taking a stand
Man,
for the art and the artist.
shut up with that. Shut up with that.
Narrative would hold Drake's penis while he pees and shake it for him when he's finished. Okay, Drake has been handling this terribly since Not Like Us dropped. And please, let's keep this in mind. Drake, you're in this position because you tapped out. Okay, you chose to tap out after you heard Not Like Us. Kendrick dropped too much tune for your head top. Okay, he gave you Euphoria, 616 in LA, Meet the Grams, and Not Like Us. It was too much for you because you didn't have to tap out after the Hard Part 6. You could have went in the studio and gave us a bop. You the bop guy. You could have got
the bop guy. Get the bop guy.
in the studio and
What happened?
hit the combat.
What happened,
Not Like
bop
Us,
guy?
but you chose not to. You tapped out. Kendrick won. And he told you to squabble up, not lawyer up, but you chose to get the lawyers because you lost the squabble.
Charlamagne is getting crazy.
Sweet sounds of the Hamiltons.
Oh my God, bro.
And I'm gonna tell Drake exactly, you know what I've been telling him since the summer.
Yes, bro. What?
Go away. Let nostalgia bring you back. People will miss you. You see what J. Cole is doing. People don't even care. He tapped out of the rap battle anymore.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because he's taking folks down memory lane with the audio scripted series he's doing. He got the 10-year anniversary of Forest Hill Drive coming in a couple of weeks.
Yeah. Just announced Dreamville.
Just announced Dreamville Fest. Like, yo, nostalgia will bring you back. You have that much history in the game, Drake. But right now, you need to take a break because this Kendrick tidal wave ain't stopping no time soon.
What was Michael Jackson fighting for? Oh, they said they were taking Michael Jackson down because he owned all the catalogs.
He owned half of
Sony
ATV's publishing.
Yeah, so they said
He owned like damn near half of all the publishing in the music industry.
So they said they were taking him down and
that I believe though.
Yeah,
That's the only
and they were saying that he was touching kids and touching boys because of that.
Yeah, I remember. Oh wow,
So
that's why.
Man, yeah. For Michael Jackson's issue, it's serious. He owned half of Sony. I think Beatles stuff. He owned a lot. He was gradually getting power. And then, man, they did him dirty with all the accusations and stuff, you know. Yeah, try to tarnish his image. If he did that, then screw him. But I'm more so believing that it was conspiracy than true. But if he did that, then screw him. Yeah, so Drake, Donkey of the Day, well deserved. Congratulations, Aubrey. You did this to yourself. This is hip hop, man. You should have sung country. If you could not take this, you should have sung country. You should have gone pop. You should have done metal, something, you know. But this hip hop, I'm sorry. Like, you are salty for nothing, man. So yeah, there you go. All right, guys. Hey, Charlamagne did him dirty. He did him dirty. I'll see you on the next one. What I gotta say is Drake is soft. Drake, you're soft. You should have taken the J. Cole approach. J. Cole backed out of the battle, and what did he do? Oh yeah, nostalgia. Trying to creep his way back into conversations, trying to creep his way back into his fans, like his fans' good graces. And what do? You just take a team of lawyers and file a lawsuit? Nah, man, that's weak. That is B word. I want to say it, but yeah, nah. That is B word activity. There's no real guy does that. You're out of the conversation of the big three, man. You're just a machine. All right. See you guys, man. Thank you for sticking with me. Put in the comments what you think about Drake, what you think about what he's done. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I love you so much.